So I'm going off grid today. I've got a couple of days out, which I'm not going to say just yet. We'll get there soon, but I'm a bit excited, looking forward to it. So because I am going off grid for a couple of days, I'm just going to check the battery, and I'm just going to check to make sure I've got enough water. So I've got a battery that I've loaned from mum and dad, and it's just to see how it will work keeping my little fridge going overnight. I tried charging some portable power banks that I got from Kmart yesterday, because I want to make sure I've got enough power to charge my phones. And when I was charging the power banks using the actual battery thing, it was going really slow, so I just plugged them into the 24 volt thing overnight, and so they're both ready to go, so I can take lots of filming and lots of photos. Tonight in particular at sunset I'll be doing something which is a bit exciting. I haven't ridden them for probably nearly 30 years, so looking forward to that. But just going to check the battery and check the water, and then we'll head off for the day. These bloody flies, I tell you what, they're driving me nuts. All right, let's have a look at the battery first. All right, so at the moment I've just got the my fan, my little fan going, because I did have a little fan that I would normally take with me, but up here in Broken Hill, that little fan was doing diddly squat, so I went and got a bigger fan. All right, so here's the battery. What I want to do is plug it in to my car cigarette holder thing and just recharge it. Just recharge it while I'm driving today, and then hopefully that will be fine for keeping the fridge going for the next day or so. Oh, okay. So we've got two ends here. Which one goes into the cigarette lighter? That would be the cigarette lighter. You'll go there. And then this one, I just assume... Well, how about I turn it off first? I assume it will go into here. Okay, so I'll soon know if it's working, if this goes for, so we're at 10.8 volts. That's what it's, anyway, it was on 12.9 before I plugged the portable power banks in to try and charge it. This little fan that I did end up getting, that's taking almost like no voltage at all. It was mainly those power banks that took it. All right, once I start driving, then I will plug that into the cigarette lighter. But I'm just going to plug my fan back in because I want that fully charged, so that I definitely have enough fan in the middle of the desert where I'm going. Okay, I think that's right. Battery's fine. Well, we'll soon find out if that plugs in and then that starts going up. So that's just gone down to 10.5. All right, we'll see. All right, let's go check the water. Tell you what, the weather's so nice. Yesterday wasn't as hot as the day before, so I think yesterday was about 34 degrees. The day before that it was like 38. Like, that was a shocker. All right, I just keep the water here because then the little tap, it's easy to fill up my day bottles. But let's make sure we've got enough water for everything. So it was Dad's idea to do one of these little insulated shopping bags. Oh, there's my shopping bags. And then I just got this container, put a little hole in it. Okay, all right, so I need to get some more. So the water line's down to here, and I need it obviously all the way up. I've obviously drunk a lot of water. That's the thing, when it's been hot, drinking a lot of water, it just evaporates, so you don't need to go to the toilet as often. All right, so that all the way through. All right, so get some water, cross our fingers that the battery works. Alrighty. All right, let's... Oh, should I take these nets off? I've basically just tossed everything in the back today. I'll sort it out when I get out of here. All right, fridge is looking fine. I like to keep the fridge on about 6 degrees. It goes a lot lower. It's got the option of fridge or freezer. Sorry, I'm sniffing because it's really windy. Alrighty, I'll change the plug over for the fridge, put it on the car and unplug it from here. You know what, I'm going to fold up these nettings. I thought I could just leave it, but my OCD wants me to put them away. I can't even remember where I got these little window shades from, but they're fantastic. I don't use them during the day, I just use them at night time so I can keep the windows open a little bit and not have the bugs come in. They're bloody brilliant. Alrighty, let's get the show on the road. We'll say goodbye to this caravan park You got the cemetery just here. I was going to take a walk, but I find cemeteries either morbid or really sad. There's a great history to it though. One of the pamphlets I got from the information centre does talk about a walking tour that you can do, and it lists certain members of the community that's participated in, you know, the development and growth of and settlement of Broken Hill, you know, from, I don't know, early 1800. But no, don't want to go into a cemetery. All right, everything's in there. I haven't forgotten anything. Do what we call an emu walk. Make sure there's nothing left on the ground. All that I can see. Everything's in there. What a beast of a car. Oh, I got myself a roof fracture that Dad helped me pop up. Just like a small lightweight one. It's not huge or anything, but it's all that I sort of needed, and I haven't used it yet. I mean that even though I've got the proper straps, which my son bought me for Christmas, and I've got heaps of Oki straps as well, I just know in my luck it will fly off in the middle of nowhere. And the only thing I want to really pop up there is my tent and my camp chair, but oh my God, freaking cocky. Anyway, I might give it a try when I get out of town to my camping spot later on today and give them a whirl. So we'll see. Okay, let's hit the road to our little outback adventure. Even though I'm already in the outback, we're going even more outback. And I'm super excited. All right, let's go. Now, everyone knows in Australia, or even overseas, we have lots of spiders and snakes and things like that. Even in the suburbs, definitely here in the outback. But you know you need to be aware when you see this. I did go through all of this stuff with Aiden before I left, and I've got my compression bandage and everything. And this is very similar to the campsite layout, except with more wood chips. So every time I saw a stick or anything that resembled something that might be a sneaky little spider, but it's got your action plan there. But like I said, I went through all of this with Aiden before I left. There you go. That's when you know you need to be a little bit worried. Journey on. I'll find some more of that sort of stuff anyway when I get to the next campsite, which I'm so excited for, and I can't wait to show you. Lots of good things. Plugged in. No extra lights are going on, but we'll just see if it changes from 10.5 upwards. I'll get all this pop back down there. Alrighty, here we go. So another thing that that Aussies want to use tyres for, bloody tree. I'm gonna come out and have a look. I don't know if you can tell, but that's big ass tyre. So it goes nearly up to my hip. Oh, nice out here. Some dude, Aussie flag. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Yeah. I've just pulled over. I saw emus. I'll show you. And she has babies, little ones. Where are they? Oh, I don't know if you can see them this far. Oh yeah, there we go. She was with them before she crossed the road over to the other side. Anyway. Ah, there's a goat. I was just doing this to look at the windmills, but I saw a goat. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I saw lots of goats when I was doing the Mungo National Park. When I did that Mungo National Park, the tour guy was saying that they pay people to round them up or collect them or do something. Apparently they're feral and they're everywhere. I've just rocked up to Silverton, had a quick drive up the main street. It was probably only about 100 metres. So I've rocked up at the jail. I don't think they're going to allow me to film inside. I might take some like sneaky photos maybe. I'll show you the front area to start with. So I've just pulled up under one of the only trees for shade. So I finished at the jail / museum, and I did get some videos, but the guy kept coming up and sort of checking on me, so I kept having to hide the camera, but that's okay. So next stop, I'm going over to Silverton pub. The famous bakery, but it's closed. I know what Monday looked out. Have a look at the sign. Of course there's stickers all over it. Bit of an Aussie tradition. So this is where Mad Max was filmed. I don't know if it was the second one. Anyway, here we go. Zoom in so you can get a better idea. It is very vast out there. It's always interesting when you see a pile of rocks somewhere. Oh, it's a grave. Some different people tonight. I found most people are only staying for like about one night. This is my third night here at Broken Hill after spending the day in Silverton. Like, it's not the most crash hot caravan park, but it's nice and quiet. Not too far from town and not too far away from everywhere I wanted to see. If you remember the other day when I was doing hamburgers, it was so hot outside that the gas bottle overheated and turned off, and the hamburgers were half raw, so I threw them out. So crossing fingers, it's not as hot today as what it was that night, so the gas bottle shouldn't overheat and turn off the hamburgers tonight. I didn't get a chance to do the camel ride, the sunset camel ride. They were booked out, so I've booked it for tomorrow night. And then I'll see if I'll camp out there as well. But we'll see, because there's donkeys and goats and all those sorts of things on that particular camel farm. I know there's going to be snakes, but I'm prepared for snakes. That's fine. But I wasn't expecting there to be goats and donkeys just floating about. So if I do end up camping there at the camel farm, it'll be in my tent. And so I guess the last thing I want is friggin' animals walking through my tent or there when I wake up in the morning. But we'll see anyway. It might be a bit of a fun adventure. Well, so far so good with the gas bottle. It's making some noise with the wind, which is fine. Yeah, so far so good. So I'm just going to put them in a roll. Just going to have some coleslaw, some mayonnaise, cheese. I finished all the tomatoes. I finished them yesterday for lunch when I was at the desert sculpture place. I had lunch there at that little picnic area. It's been good fun getting away. I'm going to go keep my eye on the hamburgers. All right, see you tomorrow for my little exciting adventure.